big, it'll be the next Facebook of crypto. It is really amazing, and everybody loved it. Everybody in the expo loved it.
So are you talking about this right here? This
Yes,
is
sir.
CrypTIP. Let me tell the audience now. I can kind of say a little bit more now that we got to this part. Let me tell y'all something. AB and Selena have designed this CrypTIP platform. It's a UI right now. It's a usable app that they're working on. It's not complete yet. It's not complete, but we spent some time with AB in the background testing this out, and it works, man. It's really cool. This is game changing. You're talking about the partners, and now you're talking about CrypTIP. We're getting into the really heart, I believe, the heart of what is really going to represent Selena. Can you explain and start talking about CrypTIP and what we're looking at right here?
CrypTIP, it has a lot of things. You can add people, you can talk to them. There will be token pages. It'll be so convenient where you don't have to go out to Dextool. You can see everything from tips. We call it tips. It's like tweets. Like tweets, you can see the token performance, how much is it, any kind of tick rate or certic audits. You can download it. It's at your fingertip. You can see the number of holders right away. You can go into chat rooms and attend AMAs and send videos and voice notes and talk to anybody inside of the application. So it'll be a one-stop shop for everything. You don't have to go and use any other app. So this is a token page, and you can also see the calendar, the milestones. Even you don't need a website. Everything will be here at your fingertips.
Let me go.
Wow.
I got to go through here and share these other ones one at a time. Here's the calendar part you're talking about.
Yep.
Go ahead, Bert.
You can see the whole event.
No, I was just gonna say, like, I mean, every time I've seen it before, and it's still, even now, it's like mind blown when I think about what's going on in crypto space, right? It's like having a Twitter and a Facebook put together, and then you put Dextool into it too, and you make it all one into being this thing just for crypto alone, where you could get everything from it. And I know Project will appreciate it. People that are in crypto will appreciate it. Influencers will appreciate it. Everybody will appreciate NFT creators, NFT enthusiasts. Everybody will appreciate this, because that's what I saw when I took a look at it. I was like, wow, this is actually groundbreaking, man. This is something extremely different.
Check this
is a
out.
token. This is a
Look at
token
this.
chat. You can send
This is a
voice
token
notes.
chat
Yes.
on this platform, on CrypTIP platform, huh?
And
So
you can also, as a developer, you can also put side chats that is closed for certain people. For example, I have in my Telegram, I have 3 or 4 groups for my team: marketing team Telegram group, developer, uh, an initiative or CrypTIP project. No, you will have it all inside of this application, so you don't have to go and search for anything else.
Wow.
let me go to this next one. I'm starting to get excited looking at this. Like, we already went through it, but like, I don't think people understand yet, which is going to take some time. It's going to take some time for people to really understand this. And this is why I like working with you guys. But what's this here? Is this?
So this is also a so you can open any URL, it's a web page. You can open anything you want, and also at the same time you have a dApps, so you can open Uniswap. You can connect your wallet. We're working on it. We hope it works, and it'll be a one-stop shop. You can go to Token Sniffer, Scan, without having to log out and go, I mean, manually, and open another app. And if need be to open another app, it'll take you right away. Just we're trying to create simplicity and convenience. That's what we're trying to do.
So this CrypTIP already, you can go through tokens, you go through a social media platform with profiles, you've got a centralized platform, apps within the dApp, you've got the centralized platforms there, and then contract checking. So really, you're making it a one-stop shop hangout for all your social media needs that's through the blockchain. Let's go ahead and look at some more here. Like I said, this is This is very interesting how this is all. We're not even done yet, guys. Like, there's so much more to this app. And these are just teasers, by the way.
Just teasers.
These
Just
are
make it.
teasers. Like, we haven't even shown y'all later on, which this is going to take more than one episode. I'm warning y'all right now. And this is why we wanted to explain who Selena was, the team, and what they're doing. Get into CrypTIP. And what you're going to start seeing here are each week, probably each week, you're going to see different partnership announcements. You're going to see more development, and we're going to do the coverage. So Wealthyverse Studios, I'm going to say this right here, right now. We are also one of the partners with Selena. Me and Mr. Burt have decided that we believe in this project so much that we have doxed it. We have looked for any red flags, and we are comfortable, very comfortable to announce right now publicly live that we are officially partnered with Selena to help them with this social media platform, because we think this is revolutionary. We think this is actually going to be disruptive, right, for the future. And me and Bert have been kind of working on things, like thinking, like really thinking about, hey, look at, there are so many different things people can capitalize on in DeFi. And it's funny because AB actually came to us with something, and it was just like, I already know where he's going with this, man. We got to get behind this. So
yeah, it's one of those things. You know, I talk to a lot of projects, a lot of devs. There's never been a project that I've wanted to actually step up and say, yeah, you know what, I'm down with this, right? Ever since OCCT, you know, OCCT, ever since then, it was more like, look, I don't want to deal with nothing. But when it comes to Selena and seeing the technology you guys were working on, the business platform, everything that you guys got that's coming, it's more like it's a no-brainer to me. And of course, you know, Shane and I, we think alike. We back up quality, anything that secure, provides security for the long term for their community. You know, I can't, you know what I mean? I can't really, I'm always about legacy, right? And I say this on my show all the time, legacy, building legacy. And this is being a part of Selena. I feel like this is a legacy moment. This is a historical moment for the future that, you know, we're going to look back and say, man, you know what? This was an amazing decision. And right now, this is how I'm feeling. This is how I feel about the project.
And Bert, I want to say this real quick. We did not get, first of all, we did not get paid. We don't have anything vested. Like me right now, I'll be fully transparent. I'm about to buy Selena. I haven't bought it yet, but I will eventually be a holder. But let me tell you something. We believe in the project so much that we're behind it because we want to help develop it and be, you know, part of the founding fathers with it to really see if this can work, because we think that it's truly going to change the game. When you look at Twitter, you look at Facebook, you look at these other centralized social media platforms, and you look at this, and we're going to go have AB explain a little bit more about it. You'll see why we're behind it. And we're not here to shill you anything. We don't shill. We don't do that crap. We're here to actually bring you we want to bring you a product that we feel is going to change the crypto space. And this is one of these projects that we feel is going to change the crypto space. So I want you to know this is not a paid shill. This is nothing other than us truly partnering with AB and Selena for this platform to spread awareness, because we believe in what they're doing. That's it. So, do you want to explain this, AB?
Yes, sir. When we launched, we did try our best to do marketing, and we had an idea of this CrypTIP at the beginning. We didn't name it CrypTIP. We said just social media. But our initiative is to bring in honesty into social networking. So while we were doing that, we tried to market. We paid a lot of money on marketing, but influencers and scammers, we got scammed. Influencers that have paid allegiances, and we truly suffered in marketing. So when we created CrypTIP, we created it to make marketing honest, and people cannot lie, and influencers that are with paid allegiances will be called out. So it's a really nice governed and controlled environment for crypto, especially for new investors. And at the same time, we said we will only do marketing through our partnerships. Whomever believe in us, they will see the value. We have a very nice product. It's sellable. It's one of a kind. We've done our research. There is nothing like this. So this will hit huge. And when I say huge, I mean like really, really big, like next 1000x. And we truly believe in that. We even believe in more. And you will see it's a really nice product. And so many big names and tokens have signed with us, will not announce yet, because they have seen what I'm trying to deliver to you. And you are allowed to come to our Telegram group and ask questions. Just come and see. We're working hard for you. That's what we're doing.
So I'm looking. There's a check mark next to your name
Yeah.
on this
So
app.
this
So how's that work?
So this is a regular user, and regular user can be whatever they want. They are entitled to their own anonymity. But if you want to be verified, you need to be KYC. You need to be doxed. If you don't want to, then that's fine. This is your own page. The beauty of it is we're creating a social network for crypto, so you can connect to your wallet. You can see your tokens. You can see how much without having to go outside and see through your wallet or Zerion app or anything. You can see how much your tokens worth. You can also, in your privacy setting, share it with everybody else, so you can add people and you can see their wallets and what they're invested in. So you have likes. People can text you, can send you voice notes, video. They can talk to you video and voice chat. So it's convenient. It's for crypto.
I got one question. I'm just thinking about it, just kind of thinking about some of the issues that people have been dealt with, throughout social media networks, especially when we're talking about Twitter, YouTube, right? There's this issue of fake profile. Have you guys discussed this in any way? That how would you go around people from creating other people's, taking my picture and creating a profile? And have you guys discussed this? And I think that's a big issue that most social media platforms have not been able to solve.
Verified files, all of them, I mean, the really doxed people will be verified. So they will be distinguished from others. Not to mention that we have 24/7 support. So all of these fake accounts can be deleted.
Let me ask you this. So, like for me, example, I can't even get verified on Twitter, and I'm on LinkedIn. Everybody knows who I am because I got to be a badass, I guess, on Twitter, right? I'm just a pleb, but apparently I got to have like all these articles and stuff and verification process, which I've been trying to work on, and I'm getting there. But for this, so how hard will it be for me? And I know you got to have a balance here, right? Because it's got to be tough to get verified, but I don't think it should be Twitter tough. Can you kind of explain? Are you able to yet? And just tell me no if you can't. How would I get verified?
We are jumping ahead.
Okay, all right. I'll get to the next thing.
But however, as I said, we've partnered with so many projects, and one of the projects that we partnered with offers KYC services.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay, that sounds good. It sounds like you guys are really see, that's what I like to hear, and that's why we ask these tough questions, because we want to know, even though we know you probably can't talk about some of them. I'm going to share this next one here, and I think this one here is a big one for a lot of people who aren't, big dogs in the game, but should be. I think here is where it's going to bring a lot of interest as well, AB, if you want to touch on this.
Now, this is a genuine one. This feature is absolutely nowhere. No one have done this before. This is our baby. It's an idea. And this will literally kill scammers. It will slay scammers and people with paid promo. So let's suppose you have a user on CrypTIP. It's named watermelon, strawberry, whatever, and you have your own image. You can go on your own space and you can write whatever you want. As long as it's appropriate, you can promote whatever tokens you want. It's your space. You have freedom to do whatever you want there. But if you want to be a professional expert and give calls and signals, and we call it the tipster, which is an expert tipper or gives calls or signals First of all, you need to be verified because this is people's life saving you're talking about. So to give calls and signals, first of all, you need to be verified. Second of all, it's not a post that you put on your own page. You go to the tipster page, and then you have a form a template to fill up. So you fill up the token you're giving a call or signal to. For example, you're giving a call to Saitama or Shibnobi. You put the contract, you put the entry point and the exit point and the stop loss point and an estimated gain that you think it will gain. And you say, okay, my tip, my call and signal will begin at this time, this hour, this second, to this time, this hour, this second. So once you post it, it's done. You cannot take it back forever because it's not a joke. You need to take your time with it. And this will allow the experts that doesn't have money to invest, are not that popular, so they don't have a lot of followers, to use only to depend on their skills. So once they post it, it starts reading from the contract dex tools, and then it starts showing that your call is gaining or it's losing. And once you're giving, for example, 10 or 20 or 100 calls a year, all of these calls will be accumulating with gains and losses to your overall score. So me as a new investor, I'll just go into the CrypTIP and I'll see that I will follow the top 5, of course, the ones that are really gaining and their tips are really doing good. And we will support and incentivize these amazing brains to put a fund me button, or you can say if you are making money out of them. If I make money out of him, of course I'll send $100 or $1,000 to this guy because he made me a lot of money. And if you are a scammer with paid allegiance, you only need to post one rug pull, and then you're out. You're done.
You hear that? So basically, everybody has an opportunity. Like if you've got a talent and you're able to showcase your skills, you don't need to have 1 million followers. You don't need to be known. You literally just have to come on here, do your TA or whatever you do. Again, this is not financial advice. I'm not a TA guy. Me and Bert don't give financial advice. But on this app, on CrypTIP, if you go here, you actually have an opportunity to showcase your skills and you will build up your own reputation, because even if you don't have many followers, if you are right on your calls, which you can't edit or delete once you post it out there, you are going to have a reputation because people are going to really follow. The money makes the world go round, right? So if you're right on a lot of stuff, people are going to recognize that. And I guarantee you, people are going to start following you and you're going to be known. So I think this will really weed out a lot of different people who claim to be experts in the game and they're bringing people a lot of money. I know you all have seen it. It's a hot topic. They'll put little clickbait. I made $1 million, or I made my community $1 million. Well, let's come here. Let's see come out here and put your money where your mouth is.
This is where we're gonna see where the real callers are at.
Yep.
Like the people who claim to be professionals on Twitter. Well, we're gonna see them on CrypTIP, and they're gonna come out here and be professional. Show us how professional they are when it comes to this crypto space. So I'm loving this.
Yeah.
CrypTIP challenge. It'll be the CrypTIP challenge.
Oh, I love it. I think we're gonna be calling people out too. No, we're gonna remain objective. We're a good channel. We're not dramatic.
the idea behind this, it actually allow you to, show your work. Let your work speak for itself. Okay, instead of just posting. Now, if you really, got it like that, then you're gonna come out here and really show the people. So I really think the game changer, the whole platform itself, but really this piece of this piece of the platform really just blows it out the water.
AB, who else can you talk about? We've talked about the partnership. You talked about a few partnerships. We're partnered. Who else can you name right now?
Also partnered with Shibnobi, and we partnered with Piccolo Inu.
Piccolo Inu. And there's more that he's not going to say right now. So you'll have to wait for the next episode. Like I said, this partnership is going to be fruitful. We're going to have a lot of knowledge come in every week for you all. You're going to want to follow this app. You're going to want to follow Selena. You're going to want to follow AB and his team.
It's a lot of news.
Yeah.
A lot of
I'm
updates.
excited because I'm actually excited for Wealthyverse Studios to cover a game-changing platform. And like you said, it sells itself. We don't need to get paid to promote this thing. I don't even call it promoting. I call it awareness, spreading awareness of something great that's about to happen. It's like if I knew about Twitter or Facebook back then, I had a friend pushing Facebook to me. If I had known what I know today, like this is one of those opportunities now. We're one of those partners that can say, hey, you're going to want to take a look at this platform because you're going to be using it. Hopefully that's the hope, right?
And you know, one thing too, Shane, is being that we able to talk to so many different devs or so many different projects that may not know this opportunity that they can take advantage of, and by being either partnering or being either a member on this platform where they can actually create a page for their project as well. So you know, this is another thing for me, is that I have that ability to talk to these guys and say, hey, you might want to look at this, you might want to, you know, check them out because it might benefit you once this thing's launched.
Yep. I'll say this, and I don't want to bring their name into it, but y'all know Coin View Cap right now is hot because a lot of people are talking about it for certain things that they're doing that's game changing. I want you to look at this. This is game changing too. Like this is something you're going to want to put your eyes on. And this is part of the game plan going forward, is that we can't cover everything that these guys are doing in one episode. It's impossible. And this is just, we can't even cover everything that they're doing, and they haven't even finished their app yet. Like this is just stuff we still haven't covered of what they have that's workable within the app right now. So just be ready for that, guys. Before I go into Dex Tools real quick and go over the chart real fast and show, because it's looking very healthy right now. Is there anything else you want to cover, AB, before I switch over to Dex Tools?
This is nothing. We have tons of other functionalities in the crypto. This is just what we could have. This is just what we've done in 3 weeks, 2 weeks, by the way.
Yeah.
Just wait and see.
I'm excited, man. You're getting me excited, and it's hard to get me to get FOMO going in me. For real, I'm serious, man. I'm excited. I see people using this.
Man, before the expo, the price was on sale.